All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. My name is Erin Goldfarb, and I am the Chief Development Officer at Exceptional Children's Foundation. It is my pleasure to welcome you all here for our 6th annual Business Partner Awards event. I'm really excited to be here. I am new to the ECF family, and this is my first Business Partner Awards. We are so pleased to have this opportunity to recognize and thank each and every one of you for your partnership with ECF. Your choice to partner with an organization like us really demonstrates that we have exceptional business leaders among our friends and family. It has been an extremely challenging year for all of us, and I know that with all of everybody's help, we'll get through this hard time together. We have a really great virtual event for you today. And to get us started, I'd like to introduce Kristine Lazar, our MC. We are so excited to have her back for our 3rd year. In 2007, Kristine came to Los Angeles and joined CBS 2 and KCAL 9 News. Kristine won 2 Emmy Awards, her first reporting on the fatal 2008 Metrolink accident that led to the passage of federal legislation limiting cell phone use by train conductors. She won her 2nd Emmy for a story about a woman with Down syndrome who pursued her lifelong dream to learn how to dance. Welcome, Kristine, and thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me, guys. This is definitely a different way of doing things. I miss the food at Killer Shrimp for sure, but it is kind of nice to do these virtual things. I'm wearing a dress, but isn't it wonderful that you can just dress from the top up and then be in sweatpants, jeans, or shorts? I have been working mostly from home, just like many of you, and I always want to give people the disclaimer that I give whenever I am about to do an interview that I have 3 small children remote learning. And if you've ever been in a home with 3 small kids remote learning, I would say don't be surprised if you hear things breaking behind me, screaming, shouting. As I like to say, my kids are exceptional at coming in at the wrong time. So that's my disclaimer before we start this, although they have been warned to stay away. So it's my privilege to join you again for this event in its new format. As many of you know, ECF has been providing services for children and adults with developmental disabilities and other special needs since 1946. I'm exceptionally honored as 2021 marks ECF's 75th anniversary. So thank you for including me in your history. An important and growing part of this history is ECF's strategic partnerships with a wide range of businesses. The businesses being honored today are important in helping ECF fulfill its mission. And because of your commitment, hundreds of clients with special needs have access to employment opportunities. Some of you directly employ ECF clients through the Exceptional Employment Solutions Program. Some of you provide contracts for packaging and assembly work that is completed by ECF clients employed at the Exceptional Packaging Solutions Program. And some of you provide training and work opportunities for high school students through a student pre-employment training program. If you saw some of those slides at the beginning of the program, you can see how ECF partners create opportunities for individuals with special needs to earn a paycheck, contribute to the community, and reach their fullest potential. We also are recognizing philanthropic partners who offer critical financial support to help ECF meet the needs of clients of all ages. Now, these partners play a key role in helping fill budget gaps and offer enhanced services that impact clients every day. Among these philanthropic partners are the 20 sponsors for today's event. And I'd like to offer special thanks to the leadership and visionary level sponsors. Those are Paul K. Zimmerman, Insperity, the Los Angeles Rams, Hollywood Park Casino, US Bank, Great American Insurance, and First Republic Bank. All of these partnerships create amazing opportunities that truly transform lives. So thank you to everyone for investing in ECF. It's now my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker for today's event. Deven Kumar is the managing director at Hollywood Park Casino, and we were talking to him what a pivot they've needed to make in this COVID world. So he's a very busy man. Thank you for coming and taking the time to talk with us. He has over 24 years experience in gaming and hospitality. Deven oversees all operations for Hollywood Park Casino and their new hotel project, and he has a passion for bringing visions to life and thinks the only thing harder than creating a vision is executing it. Truer words were never spoken in this pandemic. Born and raised in Southern California, Deven graduated from USC with a degree in business. He helped open the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, and he oversaw all 16 properties for the resort group. Deven went on to open the famed Fontainebleau Resort in Miami in 2008. In 2016, he opened the new Hollywood Park Casino, where he's currently working on their hotel project and land acquisition for the new LA Clippers arena. So please join me in welcoming a very busy Deven.
Thank you very much, Kristine. I appreciate that. That was a great introduction. ECF, thank you very much for including me in your 6th Annual Business Partners Award. Special occasion, thank you very much for including me. And as you said, basically from the standpoint, I am the General Manager of Hollywood Park Casino, Managing Director. Been involved in this project quite a while, and I've seen a lot of stuff happening in Inglewood over the last 7-8 years since I've been here. And I thought today would be a good day to talk a little bit about that, as what we're going through in the pandemic is something that is definitely difficult. It's hurting businesses, hurting people. But the one thing I can talk about is that the prosperity of Inglewood is continuing. We're still developing. That has not stopped. And I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on, so you can actually get a little bit of excitement of that. We know where things are today, but tomorrow is going to be incredible. And you know, us being here in this Inglewood Valley, being partners, I think we're all going to get to participate in something that's going to be incredible, and it'll be something that we'll be able to look forward for a long time. So as Kristine had mentioned, Hollywood Park Casino, I helped develop that. It opened in 2016. It was actually the first development on this 300-acre parcel that is called Hollywood Park. Of course, as most of you know, before that, we used to have a racetrack. There was an older casino that was here. All that's gone now. As you saw today, as you've seen today on TV, unfortunately not live, we now have SoFi Stadium, which, by the way, is incredible. And I can't wait till everyone actually gets to experience that stadium. When you walk through it, you're never going to see anything like it. And a major price tag to that, $5 billion. And for that, most people are probably saying it better be incredible, but let me tell you, it is. So, and you'll see where the money's been spent on that facility, because some of the things that they came out is it makes LA from a standpoint, it depicts LA from a stadium standpoint. You get to walk in there, you see how it's set up, you see the scenery, and it's not just about the stadium, it's about the landscaping, it's about the lake, it's about the parks, it's about this whole development that's being done here. And that's just one of the pieces that opened up. So SoFi opened up, as you know, they're not allowing fans yet. I'm crossing my fingers that maybe we get to see a game this year, but if we don't, we have a lot more years coming that we're going to be able to enjoy that stadium. Under that same roof, you have a 6,000 seat performing arts center, which actually will be there for concerts and other events, a smaller venue. So you have that complementing the big stadium all under the same roof, which is actually incredible how they set it up. That will open up second quarter of next year. So you're going to see that. Hopefully by then we'll actually get to go visit that also, and they can do concerts, but we'll wait and see what happens. So that's the first part of what's happening there. Adjacent to it, if people have been driving around, you'll see a big office building that's being right next to the stadium. That is being built for NFL media. They actually are moving from Culver City and will be moving into that location next summer. So you will actually have the NFL media building. Their venue there will actually be able to have a studio. They're going to be recording. You're going to see the NFL Network. You're going to see stuff happening there. So, which is incredible. So when you look at a stadium, you're always thinking, oh, it's just during the football season. This will not just be for the football season. This is all year round. So you're going to see development happenings there all year round, and that building is part of that. So like I said, that opens up next summer, and that's about 300,000 square feet of office space. And that, like I said, is next summer. The other adjacent to that, you're basically, what we're going to see is a 300 high-end apartment complex, which actually will be opening up summer of 22. Next to that's going to be about 300,000 of retail space. That's going to be opening up, same thing, summer of 22. Some of the leases that are already in place now are Sinopolis, which is going to be a major movie theater at the corner of Century and Prairie. You're going to have Iconics Fitness, which is going to be a big gym fitness center there, really more about outdoor fitness, which is actually going to be very cool how they set it up. Three Weavers is actually going to be opening up. They're a local brewery here in Inglewood, which is very popular. They're actually going to open up about a 10,000 square foot facility in that. Along with that, you'll have a lot of restaurants, a lot of retail, but a lot of very unique retail and restaurants. Not something you're going to see, not franchises that you see everywhere. It's going to be something dedicated specifically for LA. You're going to see the new upcoming chefs. You're going to see the new upcoming retail vendors that want to come out here. So it's going to be a whole different experience. We kind of called it the Grove meets LA Live in a way, kind of the concept, you know, how you see, because you're going to have entertainment, you're going to have hospitality, you're going to have retail, everything. It's going to be a place where people are going to be drawn to, not just during football, but all year round. And that's what's going to make it so exciting. So one of the developments is that it's not something that's just going to be for a specific purpose, but it's going to be something that everyone can enjoy all year round. And I've been lucky enough to actually see it come up to ground from the standpoint, and everything I just described to you is phase one. And that's basically just going to be phase one. That'll be done by the end of 22. There will be a hotel project, which I am working on, which will be coming on probably summer of 23. That'll be a 300 room, 4.5 star hospitality boutique hotel, most likely going to be in the Marriott Autograph Collection. So that's going to be also something that's going to be a little bit unique. It's not going to be a flag you see everywhere else. It's going to be something that's going to be dedicated to this space that's going to complement the retail, the office, and the football stadium. So that's going to be very unique. When you wrap all that up by the end of 2023, that actually is the full phase one. Then you still have phase two, which is going to be another 500,000 square feet of retail, 500,000 square feet of office, and 2,000 residential units. So the development here is going to go on until 2028. And I say 2028 because some of the stuff that's coming up, you have Super Bowl coming in 22, which I think everyone's going to be very excited about. 23, we have the college championship game that's going to be played here. 26, they are working on trying to get the World Cup actually to be here too, which is going to be incredible. That has not been confirmed, but 28 has been confirmed. And that of course is the Olympics, the opening and closing ceremonies. So you have a run rate here of incredible stuff that's going to happen, and we're all going to get to experience it. We're all going to actually get to see it live firsthand, and it's going to be incredible. And that, by the way, is just the 300 acres that's behind the casino that I'm at. There's also this development happening on the other side of the street, as I think most of you all know, and that's the Steve Ballmer Clipper Arena. That actually will open up in fall of 24. Just been fully entitled. It will actually start construction next summer, 18,000 seats. But same thing here. It's not just a basketball arena. It's going to be their full facility. The Clippers are building office space. They're building retail, the medical facility, practice facility. They plan to be here all year round. So that's actually what's really nice to hear, is that these developments are not for anything specifically for a season. It's for all year round. They're going to commit to be in Inglewood, and they want to be here all year round. So it's going to be incredible. Those are the things that are happening right now. So as we look at everything that's going on in the world and everything we're dealing with, the fact that we have this run rate of all these things, exciting things happening, is incredible. And it's actually great that the ECF can be part of that. It's great that we all can be partnering with them, and we're helping each other to work through that. And like I said, I know it's tough right now, but it's going to be great coming soon, you know, and I think Inglewood's going to prosper, and we're all going to be part of it. On a personal note, I love to thank Scott, Maxine, and Aaron, who I just met recently. It's great to actually meet Aaron and Scott and Maxine. You've been great talking with you guys about stuff of what you're doing. I think what you're doing is incredible. I think how you've been able to manage the times during this has been incredible also. I am glad we're partners. I'm glad that we can actually help each other out. I congratulate you guys for 75 years and looking forward to the next 75. Back to you, Kristine.
Sorry, I sometimes forget about the mute button, and now I hear my dog whining behind me. So it's my fourth child.
It's the norm now.
Yeah. And you know, it's so wonderful to hear all that, because I have to say, as our consumer reporter, I've been reporting so much on businesses closing and construction halting. So to hear all these exciting projects that are still taking place in LA gives me a lot of hope. So thank you for that, Deven. And, you know, this is going to be wonderful for Inglewood. So that's great too. ECF is honored to recognize 3 of its business partners for their exceptional support, service, and partnership this past year. These partners will be receiving ECF's Exceptional Business Awards. The first ECF Exceptional Business Award goes to Big Sunday. And here to present the award to Big Sunday's founder and executive director, David Levinson, is ECF's Head of Enrichment and Special Projects, Francesca Stegall.
Big Sunday has been a friend for more than 7 years. Struggling families in our Early Start program have celebrated holidays with the help of Big Sunday's donations of groceries and gift cards. They have covered the costs of unexpected, urgent family needs such as funeral expenses and appliances, and have included our families in their harbor cruise events, as well as Thanksgiving meals at the Hard Rock Cafe. Big Sunday's relationship with our Cane School started with a donation of snacks for our students. one of my favorite memories. And David asked if our students could use birthday gifts. I went to Big Sunday to speak about our work and the community we serve, and a tradition was born. I went back to ECF with a bounty, able to give every student at Canerus School a gift on their birthday. Last year, Big Sunday led a team of 50 volunteers from Hulu to complete a remodel of our staff lounge, in addition to repairing and painting areas of our campus. A new email arrives from David with a new donation opportunity nearly every week. Big Sunday has helped hundreds of organizations in our community. We truly value our partnership with them, and I am proud to present this award to David today.
Thanks, Francesca, very, very much. Thank you, and thank you all very much. Aside from everything else, it's the first day in, I think, 6 months that I haven't worn a t-shirt and shorts. So I thank you for that too. Big Sunday, it's so nice that you folks are giving us this nice award. We just love you guys. And I think at Big Sunday, what our mission is that we connect people through helping. And it's very important to us to see the world not as haves and have-nots, but as haves and have-mores. We all have something to give, and we all have to look out for one another. And actually, my very favorite thing we do, which Francesca actually mentioned that we haven't been able to do since the shutdown started 6 months ago, are our harbor cruises. And we call it the We're All in the Same Boat project. And what we do is we charter a boat out of Long Beach Harbor, and we go down there and meet, and we have folks from school groups and faith groups and corporate groups and families and individuals, and we invite lots of nonprofits from all over the city. And there's always a crowd every single time from ECF, which is actually wonderfully great, thanks to my buddy Karen. And we all meet on the dock, and we do shout outs to everybody. Then we get on the boat, and there's one rule on the boat. And that rule is that absolutely everybody in the boat has to meet at least one new person. And we all go on the boat, and we enjoy some donuts and some coffee and some juice, and we see some sea lions, and if we're lucky, a porpoise or two. But the ECF families always make a very big impression on me, because they are there and they have kids with them who often have very significant cognitive challenges. Many of them have significant physical challenges, and many of these families have significant financial challenges. But they are there with full hearts, throwing themselves into everything. One time we had a guy from the VA who had come on the boat, brought a boombox with him, was playing Barry White, and we were all dancing on the upper deck. And there were the ECF families. And I thought to myself, these are people here who are coming as part of the ECF family. And they know that through ECF, that they are seen, and that they are heard, and that they are respected, and that they are cared for. And it shows in how much they are giving to the others of us on the boat. And time and again, when I see them, I just think, I want to help these guys. Like, this is a great organization. I want to help them. So that's a long way of saying thank you all so much for this very nice honor. But please know that all of us at Big Sunday, and me personally, whatever you need, we're here to help. Don't be shy. And thank you all very, very much.
Thank you, David. What a nice speech. And also your background has me dreaming of Hawaii right now.
That is why I have this background, but thank you.
So thank you for that too. ECF's second business partner award goes to Microsoft. Microsoft has worked with ECF's computer learning program, where pre-pandemic clients would attend workshops at their Century City store. Microsoft continues to provide workshops for our Exceptional Works clients twice a week, and recently added a third monthly workshop focusing on Microsoft Suite. They invited students from the Canerus School to learn coding in their store, and recently donated technology to support those students on several occasions. And by the way, as watching my own children learn at home, I realize our kids know way more than we do when it comes to using Microsoft and all these computer programs. I'm always blown away by these kids coding. So accepting the award for Microsoft is Jennifer Castro. She's Microsoft's education expert. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you. I know that I can speak for my entire team and say thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for allowing us to be part of the ECF family and creating this extraordinary partnership. We can definitely tell and state that these are definitely challenging times, and it's only a true testament to the dedication of our team that we have with ECF and what we want to continue dedicating to you. You definitely have taught us what dedication and perseverance means. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mark, Benjamin, Maxine, and of course, all of ECF.
Thank you. And thank you for all the work you do, especially with these younger people. I'm just always amazed at all they learn and all they know. And I'm still trying to figure out how to do things on the computer. My son has to show me. So thank you, Jennifer, to you and your team at Microsoft for your partnership. ECF's third Business Partner Award goes to Pacific Western Bank. And here to present this award is Benjamin Sandoval. He's the manager of ECF's Exceptional Training Academy.
Thank you, Kristine. After touring ECF's exceptional building in Inglewood, the team from Pacific Western Bank wanted to be more than just a donor. They wanted to make a personal impact in the lives of our clients and staff. The team at Pacific Western Bank created a series of financial management classes for both ECF clients and staff. Through these trainings, we have learned how to plan for the future, improve our credit, and budget for a well-balanced lifestyle, among other topics. Here to accept the award is Kim Defenderfer, the bank's executive vice president.
Oh, thank you, Benjamin. Thank you. So I'm honored to accept the award on behalf of Pacific Western Bank. So we had, as Benjamin said, we had two folks from our Olympic branch, Veronica and Martha, come, and they did 3 days last year in person. And they went down to the Inglewood shop, and they were amazed at how much ECF does for its clients. The art, the packaging, the computer graphics, the green screen. I guess there's a green screen there, Scott.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff there, and just seeing the clients engage I've done the tour tours. It's just great. It's great. So they really enjoyed that. And then this year they did a virtual training. Actually last year they also had the clients to the branch, and they did, they met in a conference room in the branch, which you can't do today, but they had some mock opening of some accounts and that sort of thing. So they taught a little bit about, and they just were the clients were so engaged. They were just amazed at how engaged these clients were and how appreciative they were. And then this year they did a virtual event like we're doing now. And they were a little bit worried how that would work, but they said again, there was so much engagement, and they got thank you emails. So Benjamin and I think it was Amy and Mark Anthony who helped, on your staff. I mean, you guys, the staff of Easter Seals, really, you deserve this award. So thank you for allowing us to participate with ECF. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kim, and your team at Pacific Western Bank. Our fourth award goes to ECF board member Paul K. Zimmerman and Killer Shrimp. Paul has been a board member of ECF and the Kane Era School since 1980. So he was, 4? His generosity and leadership have shaped the organization and its future. Paul and Killer Shrimp have been central to the growth and success of this Business Partners event, having hosted the event's formative years at Killer Shrimp. Here to present the award to Paul is fellow ECF board member and Paul's grandson, Monty Zimmerman.
I'm very excited and proud to present this award to Paul Zimmerman, my grandfather. He sets incredible leadership at ECF and just in life in general. And I couldn't be more proud to be his grandson. Congratulations, Gramps.
Thanks, Mont. Not much to say here. It's been our pleasure at Killer Shrimp to host the first 5 of these partnership meetings. And it will be our pleasure to see the event has outgrown this venue. Consequently, Killer Shrimp is looking for a bigger location. A very, very, very sincere thank you to all our partners. You guys play such a big part in the continuing evolution of ECF. We certainly hope that the partnership keeps growing, expanding, and you guys have been a hell of an addition to our overall concept. But thank you very much. That's it.
Only we could eat some of your food virtually.
Anytime you want, especially you, Kristine.
Okay, thank you. You are truly exceptional. I mean that in the last 3 years in doing this, I know how much you mean to the organization. So thank you, Paul. ECF's strength as a successful provider of services for children and adults with special needs, as well as an innovative and collaborative partner with business leaders, is due in large part to its leadership. So it's my pleasure to introduce ECF's president and CEO for the past 21 years, which is amazing. Amazing. You don't look a day over 30. Dr. Scott Bowling. Don't forget you got to unmute.
I actually was muted by someone in controls. So I was, Kristine, you are a gift to ECF. Thank you so much. You know, if this pandemic has taught us anything, it's how much we rely on and need one another. The importance of trust and good communication, optimism, and the formation of strong partnerships with those who share our values has never been more paramount. We really are all in this together. I want to quickly again thank our MC, Kristine Lazar, our keynote speaker, Deven Kumar, our ECF staff, board members, and to each of our exceptional partner awardees, past and present, for your support. The impact of our work together make our exceptional outcomes possible for thousands of individuals and their families. Many of you have been strengthening our communities with us for generations, and it's an honor and a privilege to serve with each of you. Several years ago, ECF lost a very dear member of the family. Stephen J. Rose was perhaps best known as the Culver City Chamber President and CEO, a position he held for 3 decades. He was also known as the Culver City Mayor, or that ubiquitous resident who was at every event, large and small. Steve spent much of his spare time serving ECF, and for 27 years, he occupied a seat on our board, including chairman from 2000 to 2002. His dedication to our mission was motivated by love, specifically the love Steve had for his niece, Jackie, who was born with Down syndrome. October is Disability Awareness Month. But as Steve and most of us tuned in today understand, when the special light of someone who learns differently enters our lives, the world shines a little brighter for us all year round. To honor Steve, ECF created a very special award in his name in 2018. And twice, exceptional leaders in Culver City have been presented this award for their unique contributions to Culver City and for perpetuating the inclusive values espoused by Steve and ECF, Kevin Lockoff and Andy Weissman. The year 2020 has challenged us all to think differently, to persevere, and to pave new roads forward. The same can be said about the recipient of this year's award. Having served closely with him in his first and second years on the job, I can attest that he's not only continues a tradition of service excellence set by our first 2 recipients, but that Steve would be most certainly approve of him, the man who has filled his shoes. Having served closely with him, I have learned that in just 3 years, he has influenced legislation, strategic decisions, not just in our Culver City community, but throughout the Western region of our country, through his strong leadership, his collaboration with others, and solid instincts. A leader who balances a growing family with enormous work demands, a man who understands the rippling consequences of decisions made today on the future generations of tomorrow, and a leader whose actions prioritize community, business, health, and integrity. It is my honor and my pleasure to present ECF's exceptional Stephen J. Rose Award to our Culver City Chamber President and CEO, Colin Diaz.
Wow. I don't know what to say. For those of you that know me, know I'm very rarely speechless. So this is a huge honor. First, I'd like to thank Scott and the complete Exceptional Children's Foundation family. I've had the pleasure of serving, as Scott mentioned, as president and CEO of the Chamber for the past 3 years, and have become increasingly more familiar with the work and impact of ECF. And it's simply remarkable to see an organization that from top to bottom has a commitment to its mission, its community, and its service. It's with profound gratitude and appreciation that I accept this wonderful award. The Stephen J. Rose Exceptional Culver City Business Award means a lot to me, as it's not only named after my late predecessor, who gave a lot of his time and himself to the ECF board and Culver City community as a whole, but I'm also following the footsteps of prior recipients, Kevin Lockoff and Andrew Weissman, two people that I admire very much in Culver City. This award is a result of the great people around me. So I'd be remiss if I didn't first thank my wife and family for always being supportive of me and allowing me to give so much of my time to Culver City. Also, I'd like to thank my staff, Monica Alvarez and Lauren Carter, who work diligently behind the scenes to make me look good. It truly is a team effort. So I'm actually essentially accepting this award on their behalf. In closing, I'd like to thank ECF again for bestowing this prestigious award on me and congratulate my fellow winners today: Big Sunday, Microsoft, Pacific Western Bank, Paul K. Zimmerman, and Killer Shrimp. And I have to agree with Kristine, I definitely do miss Killer Shrimp, so I look forward to going back there soon. I'm humbled to be acknowledged in your collective company. Thank you to Kristine Lazar for yet another masterful job as emceeing, Deven Kumar for a wonderful keynote as a Rams fan and just a fan of progress. It's exciting to see what's going on there. So thank you all, and those of you that are attending today and the continual support you have for Exceptional Children's Foundation. This organization thrives on the support of exceptional people, and it makes me proud to know that I'm able to be a partner and support too. So thank you for honoring me and allowing me to be part of the 6th annual Business Partnership Luncheon.
And, you know, before closing, I just want to say every year when I do this has now been 3 years. And also in my 20-year career, whenever I do interviews or get to know families of kids and adults with special needs, I'm always touched by the optimism and the hope. And right now, I think a lot of us can feel kind of hopeless and, you know, what's tomorrow going to bring? And like it's Groundhog's Day in my house with remote learning, or if your business isn't, you know, operating the way it once was. So I just want to thank all of you for reminding me every year when I do this, you know, how much good is happening here in LA. And we get a lot of bad press sometimes for our traffic, or, you know, that we're too busy to be nice. But I have to say that I'm always reminded why I love LA and why I love the people here when I come to do stuff like this. So thank you for putting me in a good mood today. And I'm going to try to carry it through my whole week and not have that lingering doubt that creeps in. I'm going to try to be more hopeful. So thank you to you guys. And thank you to Colin. This virtual event has been amazing. I haven't had to get up from my seat. It's so much easier. I don't have to walk back and forth from the podium, although I will happily do it next year. Hopefully we can be in person. Seeing the partnerships between your businesses and ECF to benefit both your bottom line and provide opportunities for people with unique abilities is truly inspiring. I congratulate all of you as innovative and exceptional business leaders, and thank you again for having me back as your host.
I want to thank everybody, all of our attendees, all of our panelists, all of our award recipients, especially Kristine and Deven. You guys are so awesome. We so appreciate you being involved and making this a really great first time virtual event for ECF and the team. So thank you all so much. Soon you will see a link pop up in the chat box, and we hope you'll further support our mission by making a donation today. We need all the help we can get while we're still in remote services and providing everything and anything we can to our clients. Lots of last minute needs are always popping up, and we hope you'll continue to support us. Thank you all again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully in person next year. So please stick around and check out our slideshow of all of our great exceptional business partners. So thank you all and have a wonderful day.
Aaron, very, very well done. No, really well done, kid.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Good to see you all. Stay safe.
Great job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good one.